Good morning. Sorry for the chaos, but that's the name of the channel. Crafting with Chaos, or not the name of the channel, but the name of the show. Oh, let's see.
Wait, on there it was
Oh, I forgot to send it to Miss Carrie. Miss Carrie, coming to you. All right. Well, good morning. Good morning. If you're just coming in, good morning, Clint. How are you? If you just come in and make sure you slap and slam that thumbs up. Make it count, guys. We have Happy Meal. Savor every sip and every moment. Yum, yum. I'm good. I'm glad you're doing good. I just love it. Oh, stretch. I want to stretch with you guys. Oh, I need to take this note off. I had this note on my desk to remind myself I had to go live. But I am going live. That's how bad my head is. Good morning, Miss Carrie. Good morning, my friend. How are you? How much? I think everyone's starting to. I went to bed super early yesterday. I went and watched Emma for a bit after I got off work. I had to get my Emma dosage since I didn't get to see her throughout the day. And so while Carla was taking a shower, I was having my power nap with Emma. And then I came home and I crashed. Well, I took a shower and I crashed. I thought I was going to create, but I was like, it was a little after 9. I was like, no, we're not doing this today. Anywho, anyhow, how is everyone? We do have mail. Oops, can't destroy that. We got mail. Miss Patricia, good morning. I'm working. I will be listening only. Okay, that's just right okay with me. Happy to have you. Happy to have you. My tiny little envelope. Good morning, Miss Emma. How are you? So nice to have you. Guys, don't forget to smack that thumbs. Okay. So, I like saving these little, this is from my pocket and I just don't want to throw it away because it's perfect for a cluster. So we just leave it right there, right where it needs to be. How much is the doggy? I don't know why that song is in my head. I think because I was singing it to Emma last night. How much is the doggy in the window? Woo, woo. I like to report that my whatever it is that my little flare up, it worked with the Epsom. So, Miss Patricia, I don't know if you were here, but Miss Irma has a YouTube channel. If Irma wants to put the link to her channel, it's Jill C Journals. If you want to follow her, she makes beautiful journals. You want to grab her, follow her, you know, whatever you want to do. But just if you want to support my friend Irma, that was very much appreciated. Okay. So pop, that's what we have. That's what we're going to work with today. But before we do that, just going to put that there. But I don't need a pop of color. But before we even begin here, I have good morning. Sorry. One of the persons that has enabled me, aside from Penny, is sorry. I'm still waiting on my laces. The struggle is always real. All right, y'all want to see what we got? We have a link to her channel, Irma. Hey, good morning, Diane. Irma, if you want to put the link to your channel, and Diane, the messy crafter, Diane, the messy palette, is also really, really good. She's making right now a journal. It's called The Witching Hour, from Nonstop Paper Crafts. Top notch. I bow down. Okay. All right. This is what I got. What do we have? You know, sometimes I forget what I order. And Sari also has her channel. So make sure you guys grab these ladies. Arisi should be popping in here soon. And we want to make sure we get help Arisi get back into junk journaling because she needs it. She really needs it. Financially, she needs to get back into. Ooh, look at the little box. Oh, I thought this was wooden stamps. It's like a little rubber. Oh, look at that. That's peeling off. That's crap. Oh, they're going to get a 1-star review. The stamp itself is gorgeous, though. But the fact that that's coming off, I don't know. I do like it's that rubber because, oh, it came with a little notepad. Oh, how stinking cute. Okay, they get a 5-star review. I changed my mind. Oh, this is cute. I didn't even know I got this. I need to start reading the directions more. Yes, hello. Guys, if you're coming in, make sure you drop your channels. Don't be afraid to do that. You're more than welcome. If you have a wrench, you're allowed to drop your channels. Okay. That's what we're here for. Loving, sharing, because sharing is caring. So make sure you grab my wrenches and support them and go watch their channels. Okay. And Diane, by the way, are you going live anytime soon so we can put it out there and let people know? These are cute, aren't they? And I love the little notepad. Look, there's different. Oh, there's even a little grid one. I can barely see I need to get an adjustment on my glasses. Hence why I had 2 the other day. Cute. All right. So we'll have to stamp these out before we even do anything because you guys know how that is. And then, well, we never get a project on here. Huh. Because we're always too busy with what we got. What's in the mail? Ooh, these are cool looking. They're stickers. These would probably look better if I was just stop being lazy and get a cardstock out. Stop being lazy, May. And guys, if you guys happen to go to Hobby Lobby, they got clearances. Make sure you grab them. Great for Christmas. Great for Christmas. Okay. We'll stack them here and you guys can ooh, ah, and go. Oh, look at the numbers. I love numbers. Me love numbers. A little gauge. Gotta rush back to work. Hopefully we'll be able to join soon. All right, you go do that. She works hard for her money. So hard for her money. All right. Ooh, a bee with a clock on it, y'all. This stupid light, I swear. I'm going to hit the lottery and I'm going to have the most massive, I manifest that. massive craft room again. These are amazing. I absolutely love these. Good morning, Joyce. How was your 2-hour drive and how are you doing, Miss Joyce? These are amazing. This could even be, if you think about it, a little pocket. Because look, it's got a little tab cut out. I love these. These are amazing. See, this is why we love Temu. Temu just makes us broke. It makes us broke, guys. Broke. Kathy? If I missed a Kathy, hello, Kathy. I didn't see a Kathy Clint, but hello, hello. Ooh, this is like a steampunk one. Ah, I love it. I absolutely love it. These are fabulous. I love these. Oh, Kathy Brenneman. Hello, good morning, my friend. How are you? Oh, and before I forget, I gotta say shout outs to Miss Jackie Huff. I love you. Jackie Huff, I love you. So shout out to my friend, Miss Kathy Huff and Miss Patricia Korn. I know she's going through a lot of health issues, so let's keep her in our prayers. So shout outs to my friends over there who's watching, and I know that they're going through certain things. Oh, look at that. These are so amazing, guys. Hey, good morning, Aristi. Hey, you want to pop up in here? You want to come up on the panel? Oh, let me see. Because I got some time today. And today Joe is going live at 2 o'clock Eastern, which is 1 Central, 12 Mountain, 11 Pacific Standard Time over at Have At It's show. I will, maybe she can come in. I'm going to send her the link. Arisa, you want to come in? Say hello to everybody. We haven't heard your beautiful voice in forever. Let's see if I find you here. And Miss Penny's probably sleeping. In fact, I know Miss Penny's sleeping. Never call Miss Penny in the morning. She is not a morning person. Repeat. Penny is not a morning person. Arisi, I sent you a link if you want to join in. Hey, good morning, Lourdes. Is it possible from the phone? Yes, it is possible from your phone. Good morning, Lourdes. And guys, if you guys remember, I might have to crack out the whip and sit down and make some cards live because we need to make some get well cards for Lourdes. Lourdes, if you put it in the link, maybe we can mail it to you and you take it to him. And if you can put a link of what it is, I don't know if he has like an Amazon thing or something that will entertain him because he's going to be in the hospital, guys, for a while. He's got a lot of health issues. So let's see if we can, for a little 12-year-old, bless his heart. So let's see if we can support him and send him something. I know definitely I will be doing that when I get paid. Let's cheer that little boy up. Let's show him what we got. Okay, so these are really nice. I'll see if I can find my Temu where I've ordered and give you guys the link for these. These are really cool. I do have in my cart the little mini envelopes that I think they're the right ones. I think Sari was going to send me the links to the one that she actually got because I want those little mini envelopes. All right, so can't show you the rest because these are, look at this, ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3. This is why we never get anything done because we got all this happy mail coming in. Mail call. Okay. Oh, I love it. Oh, I thought he was with the gear, but he's not. But he can go with the gear. That's cute, even with the gear. These are even cuter than the Tim Holtz people. He's a little boy. He's cute. Cute. Look at that. Absolutely adorable. I don't know. He's backwards, but y'all get the gist of it. So yesterday, the store manager is, I have a bachelor's in business, and he says that they might look at maybe training me for management. Only thing with that is that one, I don't plan to stay in San Antonio. I plan to go back to, my roots, to little small podunk town. And but it would be good. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Isn't she darling? Isn't she beautiful? Oh, she's so pretty. Oh, and she's got a bow on her head. Oh, definitely ordering more of these. Cards would be great. He's 12, into video games, and pretty much that 12-year-old likes no particular favorite color. Okay, me too. Mine is a bachelor's in business and management. Yes, me too. But it's been hard to find a job. And it's like being in a pool of, I don't know, there's sharks and there's, whales, and it's just really, really hard. And then with the business management, they just want to pay you like minimum wage. It's like, heck no, my degree cost me money. There we go. Good morning, Raúl. ¿Cómo estás? Buenos días, buenos días, amigo. Okay, these are even, I have to say that these look better than even the Tim Holtz one. Like, I am floored, the absolutely beauty of these. And we're spending a lot of, oh, look at that. That looks like the Tim Holtz stamp. He has isn't that cool? And it's better with butterflies and numbers. I love these. So these get a 5-star rating. These are amazing. Even the little people are cuter than the Tim Holtz dolls. Buenos días, un poco bien, y tú. Un poco, porque solamente un poco. When will you have your giveaway? I will watch and comment on more your videos tomorrow. Tomorrow, well, the 30th. So the 30th is the last day. Yeah, the 30th is the last day to comment, and I will be shipping on the first when I get paid. Well, my husband gets paid, not me. I'll ship as soon as I find who the winner is. I'll do it probably the first morning hours. I select the winner, and then I'll ship whoever won. Hello, Risty. Oh my God, my girl.
Hello.
Good morning, my friend. How are you? It's been so long. I miss
Okay, I
you.
managed. It took a while, but
Look,
how are
guys.
you? Hello,
I
everyone.
I am doing great. We're so happy. Listen to her. She has such a beautiful voice. You're in the wrong.
Uh, Turn the screen only to you.
Okay. So if you guys don't know, Aristi's from Greece. And you've been MIA for what, 2 years now? 3 years?
Yeah, it was the beginning of the COVID when she had the
Yes.
surgery, so
Yeah. She's been MIA for a while, and we're happy to have her back, and we're trying to encourage her to get back on her feet, and because she really, really needs it.
what
So
is MIA?
what's that?
What is MIA?
Missing in action.
Oh, okay.
Back
Hello,
missing.
ladies. I can see the chat, so
She's on her phone, and Raul says he's mixing his empanadas. Ooh, you're making me hungry now. I completely agree, May. My husband tells me not to work because they don't pay up. No, they don't. They don't. Like, girl, I've been trying to find, a grown-up's job, but it's right now, Hobby Lobby, it's the deal because I'll get my discounts. So if I get a management position, that would be fabulous. So we'll see. He says they're going to start training me on several things, and that I learned pretty fast. Oh, I got 2 of these. I didn't realize. Look at that. Woohoo! Nice. Okay, and then we got to stamp, and you guys know that we got to stamp that. So tell us a little bit of what's going on, Aristi. We're trying to encourage Aristi, and I think we're gonna, Aristi. I know you don't like I think we want to do something to help you out.
That's not necessary.
You say it's not necessary, but we as crafter who knows you say it is necessary. So anyway, tell us a little bit.
Congratulations for becoming a nanny. No, a
Ah,
grandmother.
I know
A nana.
she's totally has smitten me. I was in her house, like I got off work, came, ate. Well, Carrie knows because Carrie called me and I was like walking through the door. I dropped my bags, ate something, and immediately ran to see my baby before she took her nap. So I'm excited. She's such a sweetheart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, these are numbers. Y'all know I love numbers. These are fabulous. Again, this is a 5-star, 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 5-star. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't need to show you all this, but they're absolutely gorgeous. I'll try to get the links and put it in the group. So tell us about yourself, Aristi. What's going on?
Nothing much. I had told you the news. I was spending time taking care of my mother.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we have some surgeries and stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I was extremely stressed, so I had high blood pressure and heart issues. And while one day she wasn't feeling well, we went to the hospital, and before they finished the examination, she went to a coma because she had brain bleeding.
Oh no.
And she was admitted. They told me that she won't make it for the next 24 hours. And while I was there, they took me to ER because of my high blood pressure, and they admit me in the cardiological clinic. And after 2 days there, on the third day, they announced me that my mother passed away.
Oh my God. So you didn't even get to see her when she took her last breath.
No, I saw her a few hours before. It was around 11 p.m. When I went to see her, I went from the clinic I was admitted to her section to see her.
Mm-hmm.
And then 6 a.m., the doctor announced me that she passed away. And after 2 hours, they put me in the intensive care unit because I had COVID, and I stayed there for 20 days.
Wow. So is COVID like really high over there?
It's not that high, but I never had it. So I was in the hospital, so surrounded by all those things. So
Mm-hmm.
even though I was taking, uh, the measurements, washing your hands, wearing a mask, and all that stuff, it somehow happened.
Everyone's saying hugs are risky.
Yeah, I can see the chat. Sorry, I'm in the StreamYard application because I'm on the phone, so I can have two windows. So I
So
stayed there. I stayed there 20 days, and she had to stay in the freezer for 20 days, waiting for me to get out to have the memorial.
oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty sad.
And after that, uh, a week passed, maybe more, around 10 days, and I started going to ER. I went 3 times because I couldn't eat. My stomach couldn't tolerate even the water, so I was admitted again to the gastrological clinic and stay around 22 days there. And that's how I spent my summer.
Oh man.
Yes, I got out. It's less than a week that I got out.
Less than a week since you've gotten out?
I think it's less than a week. Yeah. It must be a week. It was Monday. After Monday, it's Tuesday.
Mm. They're saying
And
sorry to hear that.
so
So
that's
how,
good.
aside from that, I know
Now
you.
I'm searching for a job, and I have done some applications because I have to find a job. I had a couple of offers for a job, but I know I wouldn't make it to that job. It was for taking care an elderly person, but you have to stay inside, living
Uh-huh.
in. So it will be 24/7, and I didn't have the power because I have lost many kilos, many
Uh-huh.
pounds. I have lost a lot of weight, so I have become very weak. And with the COVID, it was extremely difficult even to breathe and walk.
Yeah, and it'll continue to affect you with COVID because my daughter has gotten COVID twice and it continues to linger. Like she's had still some like lung issues and stuff like that.
Yeah, they have damaged my lungs, and they told me for 3 months I will have scars in my lungs at least.
Hmm.
We have the side effects of that, and we don't know if the stomach came from that. It was a side effect from the COVID. We don't know. We know that the extremely high blood, diabetes, had a very high blood sugar, caused
Hmm.
damage to the nerves of the stomach, so I don't digest. It's stomach paralysis. That's how it's called.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, enough with the bad news. I have applied to some jobs like completely irrelevant with my field. I have
Hmm.
applied for, a meat market and stuff like that, like a simple employee. I don't
Hmm.
have the luxury to find something in my field. So we are waiting for an answer and we'll see. I will pass from an interview. Have arranged to pass from an interview. We will see.
Well, you hopefully you'll get it. I don't know how hard it is to get a job there. I know here in the States it's extremely hard even with a degree, but
In my field, as a physiotherapist, it's extremely rare to find a job. But plus, it's my age. I'm not in my 20s anymore. So an employer will prefer a young person, a young lady that looks, young and beautiful and all the stuff that a middle-aged woman. I'm in my 40s now. So it's harder. Plus, I haven't worked for many years.
yeah,
So,
that's the other thing. That is another, that's a catch 20 here. You have to be young, you have to look a certain way,
yeah, it's
and
normal.
yeah, yeah, it's the same thing here. So it's
So you
basically
can attract the customers.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's sad. You can have the qualifications more than someone who's younger. However, if you've been out of work, and they hold that against you, if you've been out of work for like me, who owned a store for so many years, to get back into the swing of things because they don't consider that I had that store and that I was basically self-employed for many years. They don't consider that as work. They don't
Yeah.
consider that
Yeah.
as time earned. But it is what it is. And I think so I know you did. I know you used to sell your journals.
Yeah,
Um,
but I
what?
have stopped crafting when my mother got sick
Uh-huh.
because I was picking her up and all that stuff, and I had carpal syndrome, and it was very, exhausting for my hands. At some point, it was even hard to stitch a button on a blouse.
To stay what?
To stitch a button on a
Oh,
blouse, I was
oh.
trying to stitch something, needle and thread with hand, and I was,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Mhm.
it was.
So could you get back, like if you were to get back to crafting and sell, would that be sustainable?
I want to do it, but I have two sewing machines and they're both dead.
Uh-huh.
And I have fixed them a few months before I stop, and they still. I spent then 100 years and still the same damage. And I don't know if my printer works anymore because we have high humidity in this house.
Oh, yeah, and you have an Epson
And
too.
yeah, even imagine that I have a laptop and the screen is damaged, like you broke it,
Uh-huh.
and it was just sitting on a desk. It was just there, and the humidity destroyed. I opened it, and half of the screen was black.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the humidity in the house.
Yeah, the humidity is almost like the humidity in Puerto Rico. It causes a lot of damage.
Yeah, I don't have heating in the house, so it's way worse because it's an old house, and with no heating, it causes.
Now, I know that before when we talked, the house was your mom's, right?
Part of it, yes.
Part of it, and then the other part is your aunt's, right?
Her brother and her sister.
Oh, so would
But
they?
we have zero connection. We have zero interaction.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. But would you be able to stay? They're not going to have a problem with you staying there?
Uh, Her brother knows that she passed away because he lives in the capital, not in this town.
Mm-hmm.
And her sister lives already in the section of the house that is hers.
Uh-huh.
The issue was with her and her brother. They didn't manage to come
To
to
get
a
along.
deal, to an agreement who will take which part.
Mm. But you'll be able to stay there until hopefully he'll never find out.
I don't know if he finds out, but he can kick me because a part of the house belongs to my mother. So
Right.
it automatically goes to me and I will have to pay the taxes.
Right. So you inherited basically.
Yeah, it's like that, but you don't need a will. It just happens automatically, and if you accept it, you just pay the taxes.
Good.
But because it's a tiny place, it's a tiny part of the house.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Imagine it's just for rooms, not big rooms. The taxes are not high.
They're not?
No, no, it's not high.
Oh, because here the taxes are super, super high. Well, here they take
Well,
advantage of us.
here it's also high, but it has to do with size. You pay by the square,
Mm-hmm.
and it has to do the location of the building and the land. If it's an expensive place or it's a more, poor neighborhood, it has to do with a lot of stuff. But I can do it that I can deal with that now. I have to prioritize
You'll be
the
able to do
finances.
it. Positivity will get you through a long way. Staying positive, I think. But if maybe if we can help you get back into crafting, you can sell some of those journals. Do you have any of those journals for sale that you did before?
Not right now.
No.
Not right now. I haven't crafted for years. All I have done the past few years was some tags and some envelopes. Like collage stuff. Not.
Well, guys, we got to
I
get
want to return to live streams. I like that. I miss that a lot. It was fun chatting with the ladies and interacting. That's what I miss. The company.
Yeah, and you probably need it now more than ever. Hey, good morning, Mike. I'm still at work, but I was here to hit the like, yay, thank you. We appreciate you, Mike. Um, I think that would be good for your self healing if you can get back into the likes. I mean, the likes, the lives. It'll be good for healing. It gives you something to look forward to and to not focus on the loss, but focus on the getting better. Guys, you sempre.
Like many ladies in here, we were talking yesterday, if you remember, and many ladies mentioned that they don't have any friends or they don't have somebody to hang around.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm similar like that. I don't have any friends. My friends from the school are all married and have their families. So, when somebody starts a family and have kids and all that stuff, they focus on there. And if you are not in the same mood, I mean, if you don't have kids and all that stuff, you are slowly cut out from that group.
Yeah, I think
Plus,
that.
I had my mother, so you know how it was.
Yeah, and I think that's what everyone deals with here is that if you don't have kids, um, and my daughter dealt with that when she didn't have kids. Basically, um, you're shunned because your friends now have kids, and then you don't have kids, so you really don't have anything in common. So they don't want to hang out with you anymore because you don't have a child like they have a child.
It's not that they don't want to. For example, I have a bestie here in this town because most of my friends they weren't from this town. They
Mm-hmm.
had come here from for studies, but they left to their places.
Mm-hmm.
But my bestie, that we were meeting at least once a week and play chess, she
Mm-hmm.
had three boys, one after the other. She wasn't leaving her body to relax a bit, and she was pregnant before the previous kid became 1 year old. So she was extremely busy because she has her career, she has her husband, and she has three boys, one after the other. So she didn't have time for or the luxury to get out and spend time for herself. So we drifted apart slowly.
Yeah,
You know, yeah,
I think that happens with a lot of people,
yeah.
especially when they're
Circumstances they make you, even if you don't want to be alone, to be lonely.
Aw. What time is it there now?
Three, it's a quarter, 20 minutes before 4 p.m.
PM? Oh, okay. It's so cool how we can talk to somebody in another part of the world and it's a different time. I remember when Aristi would go live with us. Do you remember your mom would yell in the back?
Yeah, because it was your afternoon, it's late at night
Yeah,
for us, and she was furious. He
I
was
know.
furious.
But we would do it late at night, and then Aristi would come in, and it was early mornings, right? It's like,
Yep.
and she was like, no.
Sometimes it was 7 a.m. for me.
Yeah, I remember. And she was not waking up quite, and we were waking her up.
No, no, no. When it was 7 a.m., it was okay. When it was night, it was, for example, 11 or midnight for me. She was furious because she wanted to sleep early. She was a very early bird. She was waking up the roosters. Yes, before the roosters. And he was furious. What are you doing at that time? You know, he wanted peace and quiet like a grave. Yeah, that was one of the reasons that I stopped live streaming because what the time that is convenient for USA ladies, because let's face it, the majority is from the USA. It was extremely late for me, and she was furious, and we were having fights, and yeah. She never saw the crafting and the making journals as a business or as something that you can make profit. She thought it was something that I waste my time.
You thought it was a waste of your time?
Yep. You don't go to find a real job and you're wasting your time in there.
Wow. So for here in the United States, I know we have guys, these stamps are amazing. I don't know if you guys saw me stamping. We have like assistance for people like who don't have income, like they have food stamps the government gives out so that because you don't have assistance, financial money coming in, they provide you with like food stamps, etc. Do they have that
We
there?
don't have food stamps. We
No.
don't have food stamps, no.
Oh my God. So how are you managing since now your mom's not here and you don't have work?
Hard.
So you're basically not having much to eat.
I pass. It's okay.
Ay, Aristi.
It's okay. Don't worry, I will find a job. I have an interview, I told you, tomorrow.
Irma says many people don't understand us crafters and our love to craft. I know, right? It's like some people judge us because they say, "Oh, all you do is craft. All you do is craft. How is that going to make you any money?" Um, and they don't understand. It's not about making money. It's a therapeutic fix for us. You know, some people goes to the therapist or the psychologist, um, and we turn to this to heal.
For me, it wasn't just healing. It wasn't just feeling creative that you feel that you accomplished something. Nice
Mm-hmm.
time. For me, it was also a source of income
Yeah.
because I was selling my journals and I was buying my craft supplies with that money. And
Right.
I was about to start making money on YouTube also because
You
I
got
had
money.
I got paid 3 times from YouTube, $150, 3 times because I was just starting. How not just starting. I had the channel for 3 years, but I was just starting to have a name outside, to be recognized.
Right. Well, YouTube is not like it used to be back when we used to do graphic videos. Now you have to be literally your channel. If you're not active within a year, they demonetize you.
Yeah, I'm not monetized
Yeah,
anymore
yeah, and then
because they need the 4,000 hours.
yep. Now, no, it's 4,000 on one thing, 3,000 on something else. So it's a total of 7,000 watch hours.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really hard. So it's not like you're trying to get your 4,000. Now it's uh 3,000 3,000, and you get to get, like, how people can come in and they can drop money on your chat, like chat money, whatever.
the donation, yeah, the
Yeah,
gift.
on your chat yeah, the gift while you're live, or you can do subscription. And then the 4,000 is where YouTube literally pays you. So it's like, you got to pick your monkey and just keep doing lives. That's why I said the way to do the lives and get your watch hours doing lives. As you can see, I don't haven't been doing recordings because I don't get my watch hours there. I get my watch hours from lives.
Hmm,
So
normal.
yeah, so it's harder now to get monetized. It's a lot harder.
Yeah, I
So
have a couple of videos that have reached over 20,000 views, and I have gained zero from that because I'm not monetized anymore.
yeah, that's same here. I got videos, well, my old videos from my old channel. That channel had more views, but the videos that I have now, like the one that I have for the gnome, I don't get paid for that. YouTube keeps that money. And that's sad. It's sad that you have these videos, but you're not generating an income, even though they're your videos. YouTube is making money out of ads, but you aren't.
Yeah, you don't have the rights,
Mm-hmm.
the copyright.
Yep. It really sucks. All right, guys.
It's their property.
These stamps are amazing. You guys need to get these stamps. Get them. They're amazing. Um, so we just need to help you get back to the love of crafting, and maybe hopefully. So how much? I know we had talked about that before, about a sewing machine. Because I know you like to sew your journals. I wish you
Yeah,
had.
it adds character.
Yeah, it does.
You know,
That's
I don't embellish them, so it's something I always did to them at the journal to sew the pages on the borders.
yeah. And you made them, and the person that purchased them just finished decorating it, right?
Yeah, I was putting pockets and ephemera and stuff, but you know my style. I don't
Yeah.
over embellish. I don't over layer. You know. You remember, I was always telling you that I admire that to you, that because you put layers and layers and layers,
Yeah. Yeah, I
and
remember.
I'm more flat on that.
Yeah. So I know we had talked about the sewing machine.
After I get the job, I will just buy one from. We have the same supermarket like you. You call it, we call it Lidl here, but you call it Aldi, I think, over there.
All Ollie, yeah, we have an Ollie here in San Antonio. I've never
Aldi. Aldi,
all.
isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Aldi. Yeah, it's
Ollie.
the German supermarket. We have exactly the same products,
Ah,
but here, I guess there also, they put some products only for a week, like a sewing machine, like shoes, like slippers, like pajamas or sheets or whatever,
mm-hmm.
kitchen utensils and stuff. So they put it only for a week as an offer. So after I will get a job, I will have an eye on that. when they put a sewing machine because they put them extremely low. It's cheaper than to repair the one that I have. So they put them very cheap. So I will get one from there. But the priority now is to be hired somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, we will make it. I
you
will
will.
make it.
I have faith in you. I have a lot of faith in you. Good morning, Miss Debbie. I am a card carrying member of Over Embellisher. Yeah, same here. Over Embellisher. Overdo it.
Do you know what I have missed and I would like to see you do?
Uh-huh.
A
Shiny.
lace project, yes, a sub-sick legs project, like a tassimasi.
I did a Tussie Mussy last year and you missed it.
I didn't even knew what tassimasi means. I didn't even knew the use of it. My brain is more logical. What's the use of it? What do you do with that?
Yeah, I think we
Or the wall hangings. What do you do with that? You just have it hanging there?
yeah. When Aristi started following me years ago,
Yeah.
she's like, "What's the point of you covering all those pretty laces?"
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was my heart.
She was on my case about that. Why are you covering up those
Yeah.
laces?
It must be close to 10 years now, not 8, 10, around 8.
10
Ye-
years
it-
because it was in 2014, and I remember you would always say, "Why are you covering?"
Yeah, but I start crafting on 2015. So that's the year that I start looking here and there and, discovering the craft world in YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but you had the lace shop there, crafting with details. It was or another name, I don't remember.
yeah, creating with details was my old channel.
Yeah, the first channel, the first, and you were, back then it was 4 ladies that have the big names on the lace, that were the masters on the
Uh-huh.
sabi silk and lace crafting.
Yeah. And she would come in and give me a hard time about why are you doing that? Why are you covering that pretty lace?
Yeah, and it was a lot of drama back then with the other sabi silk ladies.
Yeah.
Oh, so much drama. And every time I was coming and they saw me, why did you do that? And they saw me that I was, objecting, not saying anything. I was getting a block, muted.
My Facebook
Yeah,
page.
because they thought that I was, a spy or something.
Yeah, I remember. It was hard time. It was
Yeah,
really
after a point you realize what's going on with me, that we have, a different logical and temperament here. And you were explaining, no, don't, don't kick her out. He's just like that. Yeah.
uh, Miss Debbie says, I love your glue bottle. I need one. It is the Sugar Bell, and I put my you got to get the real one because I know there's been some knockoff ones, and I had gotten one that was a knockoff, and the glue was coming out from here. But it's from the Wilton's baking thingy. The for this is for cakes, but it's really good for your hand. So yeah. So a whole 8-ounce bottle of Fabri-Tac will fit in that. Good morning, Eric. I just put it there, Miss Irma. I think I don't know. I have to open up my Facebook because I've had it private because I would get a lot of haters. So I have my account private. But if you send me a message, let me see. I'm gonna make it. I had a lot of haters back in the day. Not much has changed about that, Rusty. You still
About
have
what?
and you still have your trolls, you just got to learn to live with it and just move on. Let's see. I
Back
don't know.
then, it was the things were very, like a war. It was very intense because especially some crafters, were getting all the views from the drama. That's why they always,
It was
with
bad.
no real reason, they were causing a fuss.
Yeah, it was cutthroat back then. It's like it was a me 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 me. They thought that they were the only ones entitled to make videos and get views and get subbies, and it was all about the subbies. It was never about you know um okay, I don't know how to. I'll have to look to see how to make my account not private.
Yes, it was sad because I have watched some very talented on their field ladies, crafters, and they wasted, they pushed the audience away because we felt repulsive from, from all that drama. And it
Hmm.
was a really waste of their creative talent because I especially remember a lady that was very good on Sabisik and on laces. She had talent on that, but her focus was just the drama,
Hmm.
drama, and fighting. It was very, it was stupid.
It was stupid back then. Now, the more I think about it, I wasted a lot of youth and time.
And
Really,
money, you have wasted tons of money.
no, I
I
know.
remember you at least 3 times when you discuss all your craft supplies.
Yeah, because the drama would get to me. I mean, I think I was so sensitive. No drama allowed. Yes. Hobby Lobby. No, Hobby Lobby didn't have it. Michaels had it. I got it at Michaels, and actually, Carrie gave me the idea to use the coupon. So check Michaels online. Yeah, I think I would let it get to me. I took it personal, and now
Yes,
I've learned not to take it personal. It's a keyboard warrior who has nothing better to do with their time than to come and troll people and create problems and havoc. And I just learned to shut it off. Once I shut the computer and I walk away from my desk, I shut it all off. I don't care what people have to say, but I would get people who would even pick at my if I comb my hair to the right, or if I lay down my scissors down hard. It was hard. It was hard times. It really
I
was.
remember the last time it was. I don't know if you have done it again since then, but Joyce and I tried to convince you, okay, don't sell your stuff. You can quit, stop doing video, stop interacting. You can do anything. Just keep your craft supplies. You will regret it. Oh
Hmm.
gosh. And you will sell in expensive stuff in zero prices.
Yeah, I know. If I can go back, it would be amazing. But we learn. It's about life is about learning, and I've learned not to let things get to me. That's what I've learned. That's what I've taken over the last.
How
I
many
would say
times have you start from zero?
from zero.
Yeah.
So when I sold with creating with details, that was one came back, and then I started again, and then I opened a bigger store. So 3 times.
Yeah, at
Yeah,
least three
this is
times. I remember that.
this is my third time. So this time has been harder because
No, it must be your fourth time now. It
no,
was one with the laces, one with the chipboards. Do you remember that you have the chipboard
the
store?
chipboard, yes, but I didn't the
Yeah.
chip. Yeah, the chipboard wasn't as a big. Well, I
And you
guess
have invested so much money to that machine.
yeah. Yeah, I guess this is my third time, fourth time. You're right,
Fourth.
fourth time. But this time it's been harder because I don't have like the stuff that I used to have. Um, it's been hard to find, So I just do with it. I go to marketplace and I buy stuff that I see there that reminds me of something I may have had, or I just say to myself, well, it's a good time to start something new. What kind of stuff do you have in your store? Oh, I had all kinds of stuff, right, Aristide?
Oh my gosh. People that don't know you, oh, May had a massive craft room. When I mean massive, I mean in supplies. She was next level crafter. You could find there the most expensive markers. You can find a ton of machines. Oh gosh, I remember when she was giving the machines in ridiculous prices. Markers, paints, paste, paper pads, laces, tons and tons of blinks and laces and charms, because she was doing everything. And as crafters, we gather a bit of this, a bit of that. You gather, you collect a lot of stuff.
We're
And
collectors.
yes, and May, she likes to buy and try this and try that and try the other.
That
Oh
part
my,
hasn't changed much. I still like to buy. I just don't have the money to buy.
yeah, it's an actual real addiction.
Yeah.
The shopping therapy and buying craft supplies, even if you don't use it, it's a real addiction.
Even if you don't use it or even if you
Mm.
don't need it, that's the key.
Yeah,
Even if you don't
yeah,
need it, you're still gonna buy it. And that was me. I knew I didn't need it. I didn't need
yeah.
it, but I in my head I thought I needed it. But turns out,
Some of some of those things you have that multiple times, like die cut machines,
yeah,
and you will buy this silhouette. Oh, I don't like it, and then you will buy the scan and cut. Oh, I don't like it. And then
yeah, I don't like
oh,
it.
do you remember how many of those X something machines that were making anything as a sticker you had?
Yep, the
Those
Xyron
pink
machine.
things. Yes, yes, those ones. Oh my God. Or when you went to the artisan, I think it's called the company with the colors.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and you bought everything:
there we
markers, acrylic,
go.
watercolor, pencils, everything. And
I
you
had
didn't have them for a while, and then you went and discussed everything. It was a heart attack. I
I
remember how Joyce and I were talking, and we were trying to convince you, okay, keep the craft supplies, you will regret it.
I know. I know if I could go back to those days. And now it's just, I think it was a lesson. I needed to learn the lesson that one, I needed to learn not to trust people as much as I did. Two, I needed to understand that not everyone's going to be your friend. And I think that was it. I trusted too many people. I let too many people into my inner circle. And I think that's why I've gone into seclusion where um, I don't I don't always just let anybody in because I got used a lot. I had a lot of people, want to be my friend. Oh, because she has a business or because she has this and she can. And you know how many packages I've sent out over the years to people?
Are you kidding me? Do you know how many packages you have sent to me? And I live in another country and posting is extremely expensive.
Yeah.
The most,
But you've been one of,
you,
I have a lot.
the most famous craft supplies I have is from you. Team holds and stuff like that is from you.
And see but you're one of the few that appreciated it. And there's been a lot of people that I did that, and a lot of people never, they never appreciate. And it was never about, appreciate wanting recognition or anything about that, because I was never about that. But it was about, you know, the people that truly were your friends, they appreciate and they still stayed your friend. Not because like you. I mean, you stayed my friend even though I don't have a business, even though I don't have the things that I used to have. You stayed my friend, you know. So I appreciate you for that.
Thank you very
One
much.
of those big clips. I need one of those big clips. I don't have a big clip. Anyway, we learn. My husband was telling me, yesterday, was it yesterday, Sunday? He says he really misses our big house. And I took a big risk when we sold that and invested in the store. And I've learned if I can go back and do it all over again, I would in a heartbeat, because I love running my own business. I'm good at running a business. I really am. I just had to learn not to let certain people into my life.
I was sad, really, really sad when you closed the die cut store. You
Oh,
know
I know.
the
I
Yeah,
know.
because I know you could make it in that. I,
Yeah.
you, I really believe you in that.
Oh,
I
thank
have faith in you in that because I know that you will make a stunning things, and I know that those things, that chipboard things that they sell over there, that the ladies want them, and it's not just for Sabi Sick, it's for mixed media, it's for many many crafts,
you.
and you have invested so much. I mean, I remember how much it cost you, the machine and the effort you put and the designs, design after design, and the entire family was involved. Uh, no, I believe in that, and I was really, pissed off because understand what that person that you have that, you know, that
Yeah,
caused the closing of the store. Why will she do that?
yeah,
Why? Because I mean, it has enough room for both of you. Why will she be so mean and destroy you? Because she really caused you a damage. It wasn't just a simple drama and stupid things. No, it was affecting in reality your life.
Yeah, it was. It was affecting. It was affecting. Let me read this chat. I hope they never come to my lives. I would give them much troll fodder. Messy hair, messy desk, messy mouth. I love the messy mouth. What kind of stuff did you have? I had everything. At one time I had a chipboard. I designed chipboard. I cut chipboard. I ship worldwide. Was it an Etsy store? What kind of store? No, it wasn't an Etsy store. So I started off in an online store with just small laces. I took $50 at the time. My husband, um, we were really hurting for money, but I took $50 and I went on eBay and bought some laces. I took that, flipped it, kept growing. Every time I made a little bit of money, bought more stuff, and it just kept growing, growing, growing. That was in 2011, and then I had everything. I mean, laces, bling, filigrees. I went into paper, stamps, inks, um, everything. And
Back then, you were the Sabisi queen, and she had a lot of famous, if I can call it like that, crafters that do lace projects to create for her.
yeah,
Big names.
yeah.
Um, and this is in my old channel. And then I came back and created this. Well, this channel already had it, but I just started doing videos on it. Let's see. Did you ever host retreats? No, that was something I always wanted to do. I kept telling Aristi, "Good morning, Miss Sherry." I kept telling Aristi we want to go to Greece and do a retreat, and we just never got to it because I'll be honest. And anyone that knows me, I let a lot of the drama that was going on affect me, and it affected me to the point where I literally got really, really sick. I had a lot of suicidal thoughts. I mean, I had little incidents. My husband knows he's sitting behind me. I let a lot of that get to me um, because it was consuming me to the point where um, all the stuff that was happening was affecting my family, was affecting me, my health. Yeah. And now I just don't let anything. I let it slip. I ignore it. I love what you're saying. Thank you. Did you have a physical store? I had a physical store and online. Um, okay, I think I'm caught up. Oh, I had design teams, yes, and that was the biggest thing. So with my design teams, I would ship to the person a lot of stuff, and some of them kept
Yeah.
the stuff and never did anything with it. So I got burned a lot. I mean, the most recent was I sent stuff to people and they never, with the store when we had it in Wyoming, and my daughter kept saying, and by then my kids helped me out a lot, and my daughter Carla said, "Mom, this stuff is a couple hundred, it was reaching almost $1,000 that the person got." And I was such a caring person that I wasn't I'm thinking friendship, and I'm not thinking I'm being used. I didn't think about being used.
I was in her team
Yeah.
also. And remember, back then you had the store that had, all that craft supplies like paste and blinks, and, you had that paper pads and stuff. And I had to design for her something that is completely out of our, philosophy and logic here. We don't have it. It was Halloween. And I was
Yeah,
thinking,
I
oh
remember.
my gosh, it couldn't be Christmas at least. Yes,
I know.
because
It
he
was
had
just
to
that was
ship
the
it to
chipboard.
me.
That was a
Yeah,
chipboard. I
yeah.
remember.
She had to ship it to me at least a couple of months before,
Uh-huh.
so I can get it on time and manage to create a project. So I had to design for February, and it was not February, November something. It was Halloween anyway. Imagine, I don't even know which month it's Halloween. And I was, oh my gosh, I have no idea how to craft.
Or a wristy.
Yeah, I remember I created a canvas inside out. I used the back side of the canvas as a frame, and I used that she had made a, a haunted house, fences, graveyards, all that stuff, spiders, spider webs. It was an amazing chipboard, and I created something with that, like a frame, a mixed media piece with those. And then I made a junk journal, not exactly junk journal, more like a mini album with a paper, but it was Tim Holtz, but it was Halloween.
Oh my goodness, I can't imagine being part of a design team and not come. Oh girl, I had Aristi will tell you. Anybody that knows me, like these ladies that has been following me on this chat, like Miss Joyce, who's followed me for years, Patricia Korn, Patricia Betts, these ladies that have known me for years who continue to keep coming back, they know and they saw all the packages. I would probably send my design team probably over $500 worth of products. And let me tell you, a good majority, with the exception like of Aristi did Aristi. I could probably count with one hand. They would keep the stuff and they would block me after they got the stuff. It was bad. It was really bad.
No, and she
So
was sending massive packages. Imagine that I live outside the USA, so shipping to
Michelle
Europe is
Piper was
extremely
another one.
expensive. And she
Yeah.
even sent me embossing powders, and she even sent me the heat gun. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Uh, we are memory keepers, various tools. What to say? Scoring board. It was, you know. Do you have that? How you will do this? No, I don't have that. Okay. Do you have a bossing powder? No. Okay, I will send you. Do you have a gun? No. Okay. It was, it was nuts. It was nuts. He was
Michelle
spending.
Piper was another one that she came through. Michelle was a good designer. When you sent Michelle something, she made Michelle Pipeline. She made
Hmm.
every little bit you sent her. She made something with it. She was another good designer. But I could probably literally say, not many, went through with what I gave them. There was very few. Well, maybe being blocked, I would have, it hurt me. I think it hurt me more than anything. I have never but finished a design team project that's pretty shitty. It was, I know. And the thing is, I even sent machines out. Like I sent Cricut machines out, a big shot machine. I mean, yeah. I would try to help them because some would say, "Oh, I don't have this machine to cut," or "I don't have this," and I would go and I had the money, and I think God has humbled me. Like now, we don't have the money, and so now it's my time to say, okay, I got to learn not to. I can't do that anymore. And now I'm learning. Now I've humbled myself. I came from a poor family, and I think that's why I would do that to people, because I came from a very poor family and I would always want to help people. And now I'm like, okay, I can't help anybody anymore like that, but well, I still help people, but
I think with you, the thing is that you think you are a good seller,
mhm.
but you are not actually, because you are extremely good in creating and promoting products, extremely good, but you are really bad at managing financial issues.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
you didn't keep a balance between how much you earn and how much you spend,
hmm
not just buying supplies that you hardly ever use, but also to share and send us a gift and all that.
yeah,
That's where you lack. You don't balance. You don't realize,
it was
you
costing
know,
me money.
yeah, that you were losing money.
Yeah. And I think it was based I was thinking trust. I was putting more trust into the person than I was into the business. And so
Yeah,
I had to learn, you can't do that. You can't.
you
People are,
didn't focus and prioritize the profit. You say, okay, friendships and community and this and that above profit.
yeah, I needed to learn that. Good morning,
Yeah.
Joe. How are you? Consider yourself smack me. I trust me. I consider myself, and I think that's why most of the time I have a creative block because you go from having, every product out there into now if I find something on marketplace or the thrift store, I use that and I've learned that I have to minimize myself and my shopping habits. But it's good. It's good. I'm learning. It's a learning process. This is what I tell myself every day. I didn't have it. I didn't have it. I was poor. And now, I'm learning process. Anywho, good morning, Joe. Joe, today it's gonna be at your channel at 2 p.m. Eastern, correct? Which is 1 my time.
Okay, can I ask you something and then I can
Oh,
put. I never understood why every time you wanted to leave the craft community, you went and sell everything. Why? Why you can keep it and close the room and lock the room and okay, don't bother with it. And if after a couple of years, because at some point May was completely cut off from the social media, from everything. The drama had become so massive. She did a massive distance, sold everything in the room, and disappeared from everywhere.
I think it was because I thought to myself that if I got rid of it, and in my head, it's a sick thing. It's a, I don't want to say I'm bipolar because I'm not, but I think depression got the best of me. I had a lot of depression and I felt betrayed, I felt used, and I thought if I got rid of it all, I wouldn't be tempted to do come back and I wouldn't be attacked and I wouldn't be, you know,
Mm.
I would just I would become just a regular person, you
Yeah,
know.
but crafting is in your blood. You want to be creative.
I haven't brought apart. You see, in the same way, I'm always wanting to help people who are struggling. I do it because I don't like to see others suffer. Same here. Okay, so yes, so it's gonna be two today. Joe have at it. It's gonna have a crafting going on in her channel at 2 Eastern, 1 Central, 12 Mountain, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And sorry, my husband's chewing on chips. Okay.
Hi, hi, Eric.
Eric Aristi said hi. Good morning.
Morning.
We haven't heard Aristi in a long time. I do, however, know how to separate business with friendship, but trust is something people have to earn, right? See, and I learned. I sent you the link. Yes, I got the link. Thank you. I'm learning. I'm learning, Aristi. I'm learning. I don't give in that easily. It's a
At some point, I thought that you just feel that all that people are around you like bees because of the honey, because they want to take advantage and take, you know, a piece of your craft supplies because they know you were giving.
yeah.
At some
Well,
point, so it was like you were upset with craft supplies, so you get rid of them, so you will get rid of the people also.
and you know what? It's the other part of it is I think I was doing it to fill a void. I was going through the loss of my mom and I didn't know how to deal with that. And so doing that was kind of like filling a void. And I think that was my biggest problem is that I was trying to find friendship and filling a void that no one could ever fill that void for me. And I think that was part of it.
Yeah, you have a group of ladies around you that it was.
Not honest. Some of them, well, not some. I would say
And you
75.
were extremely giving to them. I remember for some lady that she had health issues that you even created to gather, funds and stuff. It wasn't just that you were giving them gifts in very often base and send them packs and stuff. You were even involved in, she has this health issue, let's help her, let's do this, let's do that. You were doing real stuff, not just in the craft field. I don't know how to explain it in English. But
I'm learning, Aristi. I'm learning. As I see a lot of things now, I'm like, okay, I could have done that differently. We learn. Life is about learning. And I was told a couple years ago that I was going to learn. Um, I had to go through this in order to learn something. And I am. Sometimes it's harder than others. There's days that I, cry myself to sleep because there's a part of me that still miss some of that. And, I get upset with myself because I've let my family down. But then I wake up and I say, you know what? I'm better than this. I can do this. I can, you know, I'm better. And yeah, we're just,
you're like a phoenix, the bird. You
yeah,
always, really, you always rise from your ashes.
I'll come back from the ashes. That's what my daughter said the other day. Says, Mom, is I get really hard on myself at times. I'm my worst critic. I'm my worst critic. And my daughter was saying, Mom, you're like a phoenix. You come back from the ashes.
Yeah. I have seen you do it at least 3 times.
I know.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it's been hard, but
After
I'm
the last time I saw you, then you went to another state and you opened a real actual store.
I had a store in Florida. I had a store in Wyoming. Yeah. But I'm not giving up on a dream. I will not give up on a dream. I keep saying to myself, I manifest it. I'm not giving up on that dream. It will come back. It will come back. If you build it, it will come, right? That's my whole thing. You build it, it will come. So it'll get there somehow or another. It will get there.
You will make it even better.
Yeah, amen to that. That's how I believe. This is nothing. I think the hardest thing I lost in my life was losing my mother, and losing a business or losing everything you had is nothing compared to losing my mother. So I think I will take that. I will take that over losing my mother. So I think I can do it. If I lost my mom and I still managed to survive and come out from the ashes, then I can do this. I can literally do it. Watch me. For those who are standing in the back, watch. 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 I can do it. I have faith in myself. And my husband, he tells me, I have faith in you. You'll come back. And I think when I sold the store the last time, it was literally out of depression. It was a mere depression, and I never wanted to admit to depression. No one ever wants to admit to depression, but it was mere depression. Mere depression, guys. Definitely, May. What you experience, although tough, it will help you learn what not to do on your next big adventure. Look at it as a way of everything happens for a reason. Absolutely. It also makes you a stronger person. Absolutely. Unfortunately, there are more takers than there are givers in the world. Amen to that. I'm not familiar with the drama you experienced, but it sucks that you went through. Oh, it was bad.
It
It was bad.
was nasty.
It was
It was
nasty.
affecting it was affecting your home, your family, your husband, your kids. It wasn't there were threats about I mean, I remember wasn't the Tribord thing that she came to your front door and threatened?
No, I had my house posted. They posted pictures of my house. They posted pictures, and that was the house in Florida. They posted pictures of my house in Florida. When we lived there, they posted pictures of
It was nasty.
me. It was pretty disgusting with
It
some of the stuff that was happening.
it was invading your real life.
Yeah. I was more fearful for my family, my kids, more than anything, because they did manage to find and I think it's because, I did ship, so they would get my address, and yeah,
And personal information and stuff, it was
yeah, it was disgusting, but I think if I do it now, I told my husband it would be different. God gave me another opportunity, and I get sentimental about that. But if God gave me another opportunity, I would definitely do it different. I would not trust the people. Certain people will not be allowed back in my life. And I made that decision the other day. Certain people will never be back in my life. And I'm going to move on and make something of I consider it, a blessing, and I'm going to move on and do bigger, better things. But yeah, we used to go live, and there'd be like 100 people watching, and 100
Wow,
people.
yeah.
It was massive, guys. It was really, I look at, nowadays I look at my chat and I see how many people are watching, and then it takes me back to a day when I would have 100 and some people watching.
Way more.
Yeah,
Way more.
yeah, it was.
Do you remember, especially on the drama videos, not videos, live streams? It was
Mhm.
500 people, 600 people. It was massive numbers. It was out of this world numbers.
Yeah,
The chat was, you had to put it in a special mode so it will go slower because you couldn't manage to read it because it was running fast.
yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now I'm here, but I'm healthy. I'm alive. I'm sure there's probably a couple people that says, I thought I got rid of her. No, I'm here. Did you take an able out of them? A what? Yes, it's disgusting what people can do, ruin innocent lives. Oh, may that's people. I'll be happy when you get double digits watching my live. I will be happy. Oh, yeah, I know, right? Now I just, take it one day at a time. Take it from me, who had people who would, I would have massive amount of people watching. Um, I help people grow their channels. I help people even with their businesses, and yeah, I won't do that again. But yeah, take it from me.
Yeah, back
You,
then, with the lace projects, for example, it was a couple of ladies, you and a couple of others, that they were doing live streams and they were extremely famous. And in the chat, it was hundreds of people for hours watching another crafter creating with laces and blinks and all that stuff. It was, we were drooling with those blinks.
those were good times. I miss those times, but I don't miss the drama part. I miss it, but I don't miss the drama. Does that make sense? Like I
Yeah.
could live without that. They say ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I'm gonna rise. You'll see. Y'all, they're gonna be saying, "Oh, I remember her." I have faith. Faith. You can do a lot with faith. Faith is a big thing. You're surrounded with authentic people in your chat. Yes, absolutely. And that's what I tell my husband. I said, I know these people are authentic. They, no matter what time I'm coming on, they're there, and I'm blessed to have you guys. I met really awesome ladies. I've met, Diane, I'm Sherry, Debbie. I'm meeting some really fabulous, although I think Debbie and I, we go further out. But I have met some amazing, amazing ladies, and like Penny, she's been there with me for a long time. Met some quite amazing ladies, and Joyce is always there. Miss Patricia, Andy, that lady's been there since, oh my God, I think 2013. She was a customer.
So I consider myself very blessed to still have amazing friends. And then I have Miss Carol, Carol from Pennsylvania, from Wyoming. So yeah, amazing friends. Sorry. I've known Sorry for years. Sorry was another one that was one of my fabulous designers. Sorry was one of my fabulous designers from back in the day. So I've known Sorry since back when she designed for me. That's why I say she's a fabulous designer. Anybody would, any company, and I told Julie, if they want her, that's a good designer to have. They'll come through for you.
Isn't Sari the one that she bought the lace store?
Who?
Isn't Sari the one that she bought the lace store?
She bought a lace store?
Your lace is on the first stars. The store with the laces.
No, she's not the one. No. Mm-mm.
Oh,
She's from
okay.
Sweden. She's in Sweden.
Oh.
Sorry. She designed she designed in 2015, I believe, was when Sorry designed, or 2016, when she designed. Yeah. And I like I said, I did do more of the shabby chic. I like the grungy now, but I did a lot more of the shabby chic. I think it's because your taste buds change. It changes. Maybe for the good. I always have made back. Yes, Carrie's known me for years. You're surrounded by authentic people. Amen to that. Yes, Irma. Yes, I am surrounded by amazing. And I am thankful. Every day I say I'm thankful, because I have some amazing ladies, that supports me. Every time I see Miss Sherry or Miss Joyce or Carrie's comment on the videos, I appreciate you guys. And even Irma. Irma's been coming in and chatting. Oh, that's cute. Look at that. That's one from one of his pages. I got to put something here, though.
Do you remember the time when we were talking about Joyce and the plumber?
Oh my God. You know what Joyce sent me the other day? You're not going to believe it. I remember the box that I sent her that had Joe the plumber on it. Came up in her memories, and she sent it to me the other day, and I was laughing my booty off when it came up on my memories. I was like, oh my God, Joyce, you saved that picture. So years ago, Joyce, she would come in late, and we'd be up late, and I don't know, she was falling asleep, I think, when she was talking about Joe the plumber. We never found out something about, what was it, B? She was just typing away, and I think she fell asleep. But she came in and she started telling about he was so pretty.
Yeah.
He was so pretty. And all she
Yeah.
kept saying, he's so pretty.
Yeah, I have even seen photo of him.
We have yet to see a photo. We
No,
even
I saw him. I saw him.
did you? Oh,
Yeah.
he never showed us a
Yeah,
picture of.
he took a picture of the guy while he was doing his, when he was fixing that shower. And I saw the back of him.
No way. Well,
Yeah.
um,
Joyce was in love with the plumber.
she was in love with that plumber. He was so pretty. That's how she said it. And I
Yeah.
can only
But,
imagine
but
her Tennessee accent. He's so pretty.
but she was modest because she's a good girl and have morals, and and he was married. Otherwise he will be a good girl all over him.
I thought that was the most funniest thing. She just suddenly, we were all chatting there in the chat, and she comes in, starts talking about her plumber and how pretty. Oh, design say stuff can be hard. I don't do pink, but have made some cool projects with Pink, stepping out of my comfort zone. I can't hear you, she said. Joyce, that's coming from Joyce. She says, I can't hear you. Joyce, you really can't hear me, or are you just saying that?
Joyce, now that you're single, you have to broke a faucet or something. So the plumber will come.
Joyce and the plumber. Oh, that was hilarious.
Oh,
He started to crack up. You guys just don't know. That was the
yeah, he was hot like a cowboy.
Joyce and the plumber.
Yeah,
That was really
and
cute.
he was a tall guy, and she's a little midget.
Yeah, she's like what 4'10". She was short. She's very
She's like a 12-year girl.
yeah. That was funny.
Yeah.
Joyce
We
and the
have a lot of laughs in the live streams, and some of the live streams were extremely late.
yeah.
It was after midnight, so the ladies were saying a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Joyce was one, and we still to this day we cannot understand. Cannot. Lulu was trying to find Joe the plumber on. She was investigating. She wanted to know what Joe looked like, and she
No,
was
he was handsome and
huh?
tall. He was handsome and tall.
Really?
Yeah, he was hot. I'm telling you, he was like a cowboy.
Oh. Remember when
Yeah.
we were trying to hook you up with Buford?
Come on, come on.
She
Why? Why?
look what she said. She's being lippy this morning. She said, Joy says, I'm 5 feet 2 inches, a giant.
Yeah, right. Oh,
She's a hoot. She's a hoot, guys. She really is. She was, oh,
I
he's so
think. Oh, how I don't remember the name. Do you remember who you really hooked up with Buford? How you call him? Do you remember? It was how you call her that she likes in all that dark
oh
cloth.
yes, yes. It
The
was Laura.
yes, exactly. The lady with the beautiful eyes.
Yes, yes,
She
Laura.
she she was his date.
Did she go on a date with him?
I don't know, but he was,
He was smitten
he
by her.
he liked her, and he was, yeah.
Yeah.
My request was the chocolate boy, not Buford.
The chocolate, yeah, you wanted
Yeah,
the chocolate
I
boy.
wanted the chocolate boy.
Chocolate boy meaning she wanted someone who was dark complected,
Yeah, a gifted man.
gifted, well,
Yeah,
well, well gifted.
yeah. If you're going to do it right.
And Irma says, I'm another giant. I'm 4 feet 11 inches. Oh my, you are tiny, Irma. Carrie says, Diane, you're absolutely amazing. I agree. I like Diana's sense. See, Diana, I'm the same way. And that's, I think, when I've been in design teams, if they send me something that it's not to my liking, I have a hard time with it because my mind only is focused on certain way. But I can relate to that. Like I like pink. I love pink because I like shabby chic. But I'm more leaning towards the grungy because now it's Christmas, but I do love Halloween, and so yeah, I love grungy. Sorry, Sherry. Saw your message. I just got done making breakfast for the family. What was for breakfast this morning, Carrie? What are we eating? Oh, Carrie, you're so sweet. It's the truth, Diane. Give credit where it belongs. She is very talented. The Messy Palette. Have you seen her channel? You need to check it out. She she does Halloween. Aristi. Aristi doesn't know much about Halloween. They don't celebrate it there, do they?
No, it has come few years now, but it's not an actual celebration for us. We during Halloween you dressed up. We have another season before Easter,
Mm-hmm.
before the what do you call the 50 days before Easter when you're feasting.
Oh, I don't think
Yes.
I don't. I'm
Anyway,
not.
before that period, before we go, to before that, we have 3 weeks that we have here and we celebrate. And it's all about getting dressed in costumes and that, having party. We have that. We don't have the Halloween day. We don't celebrate that, and we don't have the philosophy about witches and crafts and things like that.
You don't?
No, it's not in our philosophy. Also, we didn't have for some years, we didn't have Black Friday. It's also something new. It's less than 10 years, the Black Friday here.
Mm.
Yeah, we don't have Thanksgiving.
You don't have Thanksgiving?
No, it's something
It's a
for.
holiday. Well, that makes sense because Thanksgiving was more about the Pilgrims and the Indians when they got together and
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
it's like you have in our national days. You don't have them.
yeah, yeah. We have that here, but that's because of the Pilgrims. When the Indians and the Pilgrims got together for
Mhm.
Thanksgiving.
It's not only that I don't like Halloween. I don't like the combination of orange and purple. And in Halloween stuff, if you see, it's the basic color is orange, purple, black.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's my.
she doesn't like you don't like that color
Yeah,
combination.
plus here in Greece, I have told you that we use that shade of purple for funerals. They
Oh,
the ribbons on the flowers,
mm-hmm,
especially the past, because now they have started using white to everybody. Because
mm-hmm,
in the past you were using white for single people, and it
mm-hmm.
was that shade of purple, the ribbons on the flowers, for not single people. But so it reminds me that.
Mm. See, I'm when you say that it's purple is done for a funeral, well, then that's why they use it probably here too as well. I mean, because it's that dreary color. Story time. I was in my craft room gluing bat wings again when the phone rang. I put the glue bottle in my lap, talking to my mom for an hour, hung up, and was glued to the. Oh, Diane, how did you manage to do that? Well, I'm not gonna. I'm sure, like me with the glasses, and having my glasses on my head when it really, two pairs of glasses on. That was funny. That was hilarious, Diane. You're not supposed to do that, Diane. You're supposed to just, you're supposed to keep the glue bottle on your desk and not glue yourself to the desk. It's a good one, said Joyce. Oh my God. Diane sounds like something I would do. Your pants. So what did it do? Did it spill? I mean, how did you do that, Diane? Explain. Now a curious mind wants to know. How did you manage to do that? Curiosity killed the cat, and we want to know. And how did you get yourself off of that situation? Did you have to take your pants off?
What
How?
type of glue it was?
What type of glue was that? Was that Perga?
That's a story that Penny would love to hear. That would have
Yeah,
Penny.
maybe she used the undo and unstuck herself. Do you remember that tube that it's called undo and you use it for glues to
Yeah,
remove the?
yeah. I have that undo here. This. You should have done some of this.
Imagine spilling that on her thighs.
I want to know how she undid herself. How did you unglue yourself?
No idea. I'm just awesome like that. Well, you are awesome. Do you know how hard it is to climb out of your pants when you're chunky and your chair spins? Diane, you should have let this. Oh, Penny will be all over it. I'm gonna have to share this with Penny. She's gonna be all over that. Clint and Aaron, whoever tried calling me, I was making breakfast for my family, couldn't pick up the phone, and was watching me. So I believe Clint is watching to tell your sister, hon. Hi, Aaron. No idea. I am just awesome like that. Art glitter glue. Ooh, it held that well. Are you serious? Are you serious?
I would never have imagined that art glitter glue. Now that's going to be a selling point. You need to share that with art glitter glue and tell them it works so well. I got glued to the chair. Okay. I like that bottle. Definitely, you guys got to get that bottle.
Do you remember when you were making uh, for the nozzle of those bottles chunky charms with blinks and beads and stuff?
Yeah, I need to make some because the glue is going to start seeping out. I'm going to have to get some of that stainless steel
Pins.
pins, yeah, and make that because here soon, right now it's not too bad because it's really up high, but here soon it's going to start bubbling out. So I need to make some of those pins. Oh, I put too much in there. Another reason I like Fabri-Tac because one, it gives you that wiggle room you need to move and shift things around, but also because it's easier to clean up.
That stuff sticks well. I imagine you need to tell them that's a selling point. You can even glue yourself to a chair. I can't get those bottles.
What? You can't get the bottles here there. It's the Wilton. Can you go on Amazon and buy it? If you go to Wilton, I can send you a link. I don't know if you have Amazon in Austria. I'm sure you do because there's Amazon all over the world. Amazon's become like the monopoly of it all.
I thought I pulled them all out.
Everybody hates Chris.
I have seen that show.
A what? Everybody hates Chris.
Hates Chris, yes.
They have it there.
No, I saw it online.
Oh, yeah. My kids used to watch that all the time. My kids would watch that all the time. This is the part of the journaling that it's the most tedious part is the making the embellishments for the inside. This is the part you don't like, right, Aristri?
No, it's not that. I don't overdo it.
Mm. Well, because you're selling it and you want the person that's using
Yeah.
it to decorate it themselves. Yeah. That makes
And
sense.
plus, I'm a practical mind. I made it for use. I made it for you to write on it, not
Yeah.
just to have it as a decoration. It's not a mini album. Mini albums, you make them to put photos inside. But yes, I create a lot of pockets and interactive things like flaps and mini books and stuff. But
Mm,
I don't
Wilton.
over decorate the pages.
Wilton is, yeah, it's the Wilton on Amazon Australia. Don't haven't looked there.
Yeah, try that. It's the Wilton Sugar Bell. It's called Sugar Bell. I don't know if you can see it. Sweet Sugar Bell. But you want to make sure it's from the Wilton brand because I got one that was a knockoff and it started to leak from here. It wasn't that great. Ended up tossing it. You don't want that. You want the real deal. Real deal is what's gonna. Oh, we lost a wristy. Ooh, y'all hear that? Guns N' Roses. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I remember being in ninth grade. Yeah. You can use a coupon at Michael's. Yes, I used the coupon. That's Carrie's the one that told me, and I used that coupon, and I got it for like what was it, Carrie? $6 or something like that. It was a good. It was a very good deal. A very good deal. She got eyes like a. I can't remember words. Remind me of a childhood memories where everything. Are you there, Risty? We lost you.
Yeah.
You don't have Michaels. Yeah, I know. You don't need Michaels. Well, not Michaels. You need Hobby Lobby. You need Hobby Lobby. You would love Hobby Lobby. Actually, you know what? I don't think I need this one. Hobby Lobby is the ultimate store here. Hobby Lobby and Joanne is good, but their prices are not that great. Their prices are not the best. Remind me of a childhood memory. Anybody else got like issues about things being centered and straight?
Yeah. Your eyes always focus on the imperfection.
Yeah, I think I'm my worst critic.
Yeah. We are our worst enemies.
Yeah, I am. I know I am.
Yeah, because if we believe in us, nobody can touch us.
I think my biggest problem is that um, I'm always wanting perfection, and oftentimes that perfection leads to chaotic messes in my head. Oops. Don't forget today at Joe's at 2 Eastern, 11. I mean 2 Eastern, 1 Central, 12 Central, and 11 Pacific Standard Time. We'll see you guys there. I hope to see you guys there. I won't be. I'll be in there for about an hour, maybe 2 hours, and then
It's
I gotta.
bingo night.
Huh?
It's bingo night.
Yeah. Is it bingo night?
I don't know. Because if I remember correctly, Joe is doing the bingo night.
Uh, Joyce says bingo. I didn't know Joyce played the bingo.
Our Joyce. Okay, come on. Joyce or Joe?
Joe,
Okay,
Joe, Joe.
Joe. Okay.
Joe has bingo tonight.
Yeah. Am I allowed to say hello to somebody that hears us, a Greek person?
Absolutely. I wouldn't.
Okay. Yasu Grigori. Hello, Gregory. You
Aw.
can write in the chat. It's a friend of mine and send him the link.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Another friend from Greece. See, we need to do a craft retreat to Greece, and then kidnap Aristi and bring her back with us.
I told you to do that. I told you that I will manage to find you a house, an Airbnb, so you can stay very economically there and you will grab a bunch of your girls and come here. It will cost you almost nothing,
I
especially
know,
if you book your tickets early. It won't be, crazy expensive or something, and I will be your guide.
I know, I know. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna.
Yeah, and you were going to pay me in Tim Holtz paper pads, but now that guy doesn't make paper pads anymore.
No, you know what? That's the thing that we've all been saying is that why? I mean, I understand shipping. It's probably the headache from shipping those paper pads, but I don't see it as like it was one of those things that costs a lot of money in shipping. I think if he did it, he would be making a lot of money. He's losing so much money from not having the paper pads.
What shipping has to do with that if he sells them in the craft stores?
I don't know. I think it was, or it could have been the production too. I don't know. I really don't know why he stopped. I thought
He's making, doesn't he still making other stuff like washi tapes and ephemeras and other paper products?
yeah, he makes all
So,
that.
so why did he stop he didn't
I,
focus only on painting and inks and stuff like that. If I'm correct, I don't know because I haven't seen him for a long time. He still makes those white washi tapes, those tissue papers, those wash tapes, those paper ephemera like photos and vintage stuff. So why did he stop the paper parts?
I don't know. We don't know. It's been kind of one of those things that people just kind of question as to why, but I don't know if it had to really do with that. I don't know. I really don't know. His papers were amazing.
Yeah,
Um, I knew what you meant, Joyce. I'm fluent in Taiwanese. Wait a minute. Joyce said something. Wait, let's go up. Hold on. I believe so. Diane, go online and buy in America. That's why I buy online. We have Spotlight, which is crafted fabric, but too expensive. I spent a lot at John's yesterday. I bought an outdoor fabric. Oh, Joanne. I think she meant Joanne's. Outdoor fabric, some foam to make a cushion for my porch swing. She's always busy, isn't she? She says no ands. My tablet's making me mad, Joanne. It was yesterday. I knew what you meant, Joyce. Yes, we all knew what you meant, Joyce. Wouldn't that be a blast? Yes, I think it would be an amazing blast if we all went to Greece. And then look, Miss Sherry, you can find yourself a Greek man.
yeah, come on, I will give you many. Come on, come on. I will be your matchmaker.
Yeah. And then we'll kidnap Aristi, stick her in our luggage, and bring her back with us. That
I'm
is
not that tiny. You will need a truck. I'm not that tiny.
you are not. No, don't say
I
that.
don't feel your language.
You would hide in the luggage.
I don't fit.
You will. We'll make you fit.
Yeah, I'm
You'll become
5'11".
you'll become that flexible that you're gonna bend your legs and
Yeah, right. I'm that flexible. Yeah, I forgot that how flexible I am.
she's gonna have her legs up to her head and her legs up to the
What's on your mind?
to create paper packs like Tim Holt ones. I wish I could do that. It's been my dream. I told my husband I have some dreams and some things that I want to do. If God willing, But that was always my dream. It was always a dream to have my own stamp line, my own paper line, um, my own something. One of
That's
these.
why I didn't like when you stopped making the chipboards.
Oh yeah, the chipboard.
because you were designing them. I mean, for those who don't know, you had amazing pieces, and after a while, you got the hang of the machine and how to do it and how to make all those tips, and you were making amazing pieces.
I know.
Yeah.
Someday, Aristi, someday I think, like I said, this is a learning curve for me. This is for me. I honestly think in my heart that it was for me to learn who were my real friends, who were, I had to separate myself. And I was told that. I was told that by somebody that said I had to go through that because I had to learn who my real friends were. That I had to get rid of people out of get rid of some people out of my life, because otherwise, if I didn't go through this, I would still be with those same people who were just sucking the. They were like succubus, sucking everything out of me. Yeah. So I'm learning. I'm learning. And sorry for my TV, but my husband is here, and I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna tell him no. You can't have TV.
Ladies, once I told May that I threw by mistake in the garbage a plastic divider that I have with all my metal things, you know, jump rings and all that things that you make, chains, and I told her that I threw it on the garbage by mistake and lost it, and she sent me 3 boxes of them. Do you remember them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent you some Tim Mount Hope inks too.
Yeah, almost all the collection of how do you say distress inks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and something like the crocodile thing that you make
Oh yeah.
punches. Yeah,
May, you need to let me see.
embossing powders.
Joyce right. Joyce is right. I'm waiting on my Irish man. Thank you. Oh, she wants an Irish.
No, I think you're gonna have to find yourself a what do you call that? Help me out here, guys. She needs, I think Miss
A hobbit. He wants to fight so they can be the same height.
she wants a hot. Oh, you're gonna get a hobbit. She wants to get you a hobbit.
They are from Ireland, are they? You know, all those midgets
Yeah,
and elves and hobbits and stuff.
you're right. They are from Ireland.
Yeah. Joyce, come to Greece. I will find you a Greek farmer and you will make goats
Goats.
in the countryside.
Oh Lord,
Yeah.
can you imagine?
And
Well,
plant veggies.
she might like that. She might like greeting the goats. She might enjoy that.
Yeah.
I gotta decorate that pin. Everybody hates Chris.
Greek Hobbit. God.
Toy boy. She wants a toy boy. Ooh, look at her. Watch out. Watch out. Miss Cherry wants a toy boy. I'm sure there's somebody out there for you, Miss Sherry. We're gonna find him and we're gonna capture him, and then we're gonna stick him in a room and let you have at it.
Take advantage of him.
We're gonna let her have at it. Have fun.
Yeah.
Have at it. You can go and do whatever you want with him.
Do you have a stapler?
I do. You want to
You
see?
can do that instead of gluing because it will give character.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. See, 4 eyes are better than 2 eyes.
Get a button in here. Let's get a button here. I had my buttons here. I have such a huge mess here, guys. I've been crafting nonstop, and my room is in disaster. Can you imagine what my house looks like? And I am OCD about my things. Okay, midnight here. Better go Z's. Hey, Diane, are you going live anytime soon? Why do you think I like my 45-year-old? Why? Inquiring mind wants to know now. Now you got curiosity killed the cat. So tell me, why do you like your boy toy? What does he do? Look, I'm looking for the buttons and they're right in front of me. Why do you like that boy toy? Share with us why. I always have
The
Nani's.
boy toy is 45 years old.
Yeah, but I want to know.
He's not a boy, he's an old goat.
He's an old goat.
When we say boy toys, it must be under 30.
Under third. Well, I
Yeah,
think
with good stamina and, qualified.
he's highly qualified. All right,
Yeah,
Miss. All right, Miss.
otherwise, it's not a boy.
Miss Sherry, why do you like your boy toy? Although Aristi says that he's not a boy toy,
Yeah, he's not a boy anymore. That thing in front of you, it reminds me like a little pony.
it looks like, oh, it's a little pet shop. It's Nani's toy. We're always moving
Yeah,
it on the desk. It
yeah.
has,
Oh, it has glasses too.
it's Nani's toy. She put earrings on it too. It's a little pet shop. So the thing is, it's like Elf on a Shelf, and we're constantly moving it somewhere on my desk.
How old is Nani now?
She's 20.
Oh, he finished high school.
She's in college now.
Wow, what does she study?
It's kind of like game designing, gaming.
Wow,
Yeah, he wants to.
congrats.
Mhm. She wants to be a game designer.
My friend is asking me in the chat, in messages, that if you're making something that has to do with Edgar Allan Poe, uh,
Yeah,
yes, she's making a junk journal. What you're watching is a junk journal, and it's about Halloween. And you have connected the Halloween with him.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good
When
morning.
is it?
Carla's in the chat. Look, Carla Aristi's on the panel. Good morning, Mom.
Hello, Carla. How are you? Congrats for the baby. You're a mommy now. And
Yeah.
how dare you make your mother a grandmother at this age? She's too young for that. Yeah, how dare you?
How rude.
Yeah,
What's your friend's name so I can say hello?
Gregory.
Gregoris.
Yeah.
Gregoris. Hola, Gregoris. Hello, how are you? That's a pretty name, Gregoris.
It's
Carla said,
the Greg. In English, it's Greg.
yeah, Gregory.
Gregory. Yeah,
Gregory. Carla says, hi, it's been forever since I've spoken to you and laughing out loud, thank you.
yeah.
And Miss
Uh,
Sherry, honey, I'm 65 years old, so 45 is still a boy toy.
no, it's not a boy.
All right, we got that one. That one's for writing. Writing. You don't need to decorate every page. We'll add something here. Carla is becoming a mommy. Black cat. She's on mommy mode 24/7. How did the baby sleep last night, Carla? She's been having sleep regression, so she's not letting Carla sleep.
Greg sent me that he loves the journal because he loves poem.
Oh, really? I got
Yeah.
you, Greg. I got this book. Look, I got it at Amazon. Let me show you. So some of the pages has great. I put some of his
poems in there, but I got this one at Amazon for 14 something. Isn't that cool? I love this spine.
Yeah. You can use that to make a junk journal about him.
Oh yes.
You
Yes.
can remove the pages and use that without even disturbing it.
Yeah, I think that maybe that's what I do because I'm going to create a whole. But I like that this one's in embossed. Look at that. That's
Yeah, it looks.
pretty cool.
Hi, sorry. Welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry. Oh, not good. Rough morning. What happened? 20 years. So Miss Sherry says
she's got a 20-year difference on her boy toy.
It's not a boy. He's a middle-aged guy. Boy, it's in his 20.
But he's a boy in her eyes.
Nah.
Her eyes, she sees him like a boy, and she's training.
Boy,
She's training him. Are you training him, Miss? Are you showing him a couple things, a couple new tricks?
the
I'm
proper toy boy must be a guy that you will need hip replacement if you go with him.
I'm sure. I'm sure she probably has. She's gonna need a hip replacement. All right, let me read what she said. Okay, hear that, Carla. Carla, do you want Eric to go get the baby so you can sleep in a little bit? That's Eric. Eric loves Eric and Emma.
Oh,
Eric and Emma have a tight bond together. That little girl goes gaga over Eric. Okay, so Sherry says, I didn't realize he liked me when I met him. Once I realized he liked me, he was headed home. Sometimes I need 2 to 4 cups, 2 by 4 up the side of my head, hoping when he comes back, he's still interested. Oh, so you have hooked up, Miss Sherry. Ooh, juicy stuff. Tell us. Oh.
is
No,
Eric in love with the grandkid? Is a
yeah.
silly grandpa?
Eric says he's gonna go get her, Carla. Get her ready. He's gonna go pick her up. So she can get some sleep. So you can get some sleep. Are you using a shock collar to train him?
Miss Sherry, are you using a shot collar to? Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did it get dirty? Is that important paper?
Send all this to the paperwork,
For what?
the hunting trip.
Oh, okay. We're gonna try to get Eric. Eric needs therapy. He's been, so we're gonna try to get him into a hunting trip if we can. He needs some therapy.
He's already making plans.
Yeah, he's making plans to get
For a
to
one-day hunt.
for one day. Yeah, he's gonna try to hunt turkeys.
Deer.
Deer, sorry, deer. Deer and turkey.
4 days of driving for one day hunt.
You're gonna drive there? I thought we're gonna try to get you to fly.
We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Are you still okay? I do too. I'm not tired. Eric's gonna go pick her up. Get her ready.
What's she saying? I mean, if she doesn't want me to, then I won't.
Eric needs Emma therapy. Where's my little? Those two have a connection. She starts talking to him. He starts talking to her, and she just breaks out with, I don't know, her gibberish, and giving him the eye. Like, I think she likes his blue eyes. She's learning early, ladies. She's learning early.
To have a good taste in men.
Yeah. She's learning very early.
She's just hanging out. I'm not gonna go get her.
Oh,
She's just hanging out. That's her.
okay. No, we didn't hook up, but hopefully soon. No shot collar will be needed. Irma, he's a sweetheart. Ooh, my uncle is an avid hunter.
Sorry, says her uncle's. Eric loves. He has a wildebeest head, a wildebeest head that he hunted that a couple years ago. They did a veteran trip here. It kind of helps veterans. So they took him hunting.
and he caught or not caught, but he hunted oh, well, maybe we could do the romance one.
No, I like the bird better.
You like the bird better than
Yeah.
the title says romance.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. Maybe we can put her since she is romance, she's prettier than the bird for romance. Um,
The bird will go great with the title with the black colored.
hmm The bird would go on something that's a little bit more gothic.
You have a piece of lace that was like peach.
Peach?
Yeah, it was like peach, pink, something. It was
Oh,
not black. You have it. You can
like
put that. It
like
will go better with.
like burgundy?
No, it was. You put it in another page. It was a piece of lace that it was in a lighter color.
Oh, the beige? I think I
Mm,
have a burgundy. Hold on a second. I might have that's that's orange.
I don't know. In the screen, it looked like dusty rose something. It was like a mess.
I have these. Sorry. But let me get a piece of the dress. I don't think I want to cut these because I get things and then I don't want to cut them. And that's a big thing. I've becoming a little bit of a hoarder.
Yeah.
Hoarder syndrome. I don't want to cut these.
Have you ever pet your craft supplies?
Do I pet it?
Yeah.
I don't pet it, but I've gotten to the point because, of limited stock, I start to hoard it where I don't know I don't want to use it because then I'm not gonna find it later on. But see, I got this sorry dress.
I have some laces and some blinks that I
Mm-hmm.
caress them and like they're my precious.
Oh, like the Game of Thrones, not the
Yeah,
Game. No, Lord of the Ring, my precious.
You got
yeah.
it.
I do. Oh, you need a
Okay, I have a question completely irrelative.
That's my fancy envelope. Consider yourself blessed. Yeah, send it on a pretty envelope. Go ahead. What's your confession?
No, question. I have a question. So, years ago, I made the wall hanging for my mother,
Uh-huh.
and it was her picture in the center, and all around it's lace.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in her room, and that thing, it's now dirty with dust, and how do I clean it? I can wash it because the picture inside it's in paper, not fabric, and also it's glue with hot glue, not fabric tack. So it's not washable. How do I clean it?
Oh, I don't know how could she wash that, ladies? I really don't know without
How,
it
how
doesn't
do,
have it doesn't have any paper.
yes, the picture in the center is with
Oh,
paper.
I would probably get a brush, a soapy water, and then take a brush and wash around where the image is. Maybe do it that way.
No, the lace is dirty, not the image. The lace got dirty.
That's what I'm saying. Where everywhere around where the picture is that needs to
Have
be
to.
washed, scrub it with a brush, and then maybe take you probably have to take a something to cover up, like something plastic to cover up the image, and then squirt it with a little bit of water and try to get it out. That's gonna be a hard one to do. Or get some undo. You have undo.
No, I don't want to destroy it. I don't have undo, but I don't want to destroy it. I don't
Well, you
want to
don't have to
break
do
it.
it, but I mean, you don't have to destroy it. If that's the only thing that's paper, I would remove. You.
Oh, no, it won't be easy to remove it because, I have used the picture and it's like a frame, the laces all around and blinks.
Oh,
Uh,
then I would say, gosh, that's a hard one. That really
yeah.
is.
one.
And the other stupid thing is that some of those laces are like a broderie. You know, the dirt goes in the fibers.
Uh-huh.
You know how it's done. It's not, the plastic synthetic lace that you can brush it and the dust will leave. It
Sorry
goes.
has a good one. Sorry says, do a duster. Oh, my uncle traveled around the world hunting when he was saved up money for travel costs. Oh, that would be Eric's dream. That journal's looking amazing. Thank you. Sorry. Do you have a duster? She says, or use like a one of those. There's spray bottles that has air. Maybe do that. I don't know. That's kind of hard.
Mm.
The only thing I would say is take off the image and then glue it back on. If you had like lighter fluid or something that you can, because lighter fluid, that's all this is, lighter fluid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
did.
lighter. Yeah, it's lighter fluid.
I didn't know
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like it like that. What do you think? With all the fibers hanging out,
that.
I could probably put some
Thank
pearl.
you. Where's the black one? Okay, here it is.
Oh, baby, baby. I'm hungry. I need to go make some breakfast. Oh, Carrie, did you tell us what we had for breakfast today? I didn't see it if you did. Sounds like he's saying May May. That's what
That's your name.
May May?
Baby.
Oh, Baby. Oh, because Julie calls me May May. Sorry, guys. Fingers, fingers, fingers. Do, 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 do.
So tweezers.
Yeah, you know how I am about always pulling out tools. No, I don't like it like
No,
that.
you have it on your right hand.
I know. It's right here, and I hate pulling out tools. Like I have the tools because I think they're nifty, and then by the time I pull them out, I'm like, forget the tools. I wish I had some of that Dollar Tree black Halloween netting. I was supposed to go get some. I got to take Carla to the post office. We got to get off here soon.
Hmm.
I think I'll finish decorating it outside of the live and then move on to the next project. And then I think I'm going to work on designing that next Edgar Allan Poe. I can never say that word. So where did you meet Greg, how do you say it again? Gregorio? Greg.
Gregory, just call him Gregory. We are friends online for over a year. But they
Nice.
live in a different parts of Greece.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a crafter like
No, he's not a crafter. He's actually working in a newspaper.
Oh, nice.
Yes, but he reads a lot of books and he
Oh,
speaks Russian and English.
really?
Yeah, he's married to a Russian woman.
Oh, very nice. So
He's a good friend. He's the one that arranged for the funeral office.
he helped you with their funeral?
Yeah,
Oh,
he,
that's very
he,
nice of you, Gregory.
he lives in Athens and I live in Crete. It's an island.
So are you guys gonna meet ever?
I don't know.
Gregory, she's a beautiful person.
But thanks to him, I was in the hospital and I had the COVID and my mind was elsewhere. It wasn't, and I couldn't deal with it. So he was the one that found, uh, how do you say it, office? Here we say it office. But how do you say that? Funeral home. How do you say that? I don't know
I
the
maybe
English word.
BLT. Ooh, that sounds good.
And he was the one that make the arrangements.
Oh, that was
He,
very nice of him.
yes, he has helped me a lot, even though we are in different towns.
Let's see. Sherry said. Sherry says a lint cleaner. Cleaner. That's a good idea. A lint roller. You know how we have these rollers that has like kind of tacky stuff? That might help pick up some of the dust from it. That's a good
No,
idea.
the dust, I can brush the dust, the majority of the dust, with a brush. With a brush, okay, I can dust, but the laces they have in the fibers, they have become dirty.
Uh-huh. So you need to clean the lace off.
Yep.
So she
I
needs
will,
to,
I will, I will send you a picture so you will get an idea what I'm talking about.
yeah, that'll give us an idea of what we're looking at. And let me see what else they're saying.
I like the button there.
I cleaned 100-year-old eagle one time, and they had me something paper cloth over the end of the vacuum hose. Huh. That would work, Carrie. It worked great. I was afraid it would be a bald eagle for sure.
I have seen people cleaning very vintage fabric and lace that is yellow with peroxide. Am I saying it right? The liquid peroxide.
Oh, peroxide.
Yep, I have seen people do that, but the thing is that the wall hanging has two colors laces. One is teal and one is white, so I don't know if I can put that on the teal. Anyway, we'll send you a picture and you will get an idea.
Yeah, I think that way we'll know what kind of what we're dealing with.
Yeah,
And
what you
ha ha ha, a bald and naked eagle said, sorry. And Carla's going to take care of baby Emma because she's being feisty. I'm crying, laughing, thinking of a naked eagle. Scary, isn't it? Sorry. It's very scary to see a naked eagle. I don't think I want to see one. It probably looks pretty frightful. All right, let's move this up.
put it on the other corner. It's too empty from the other side.
Here or here.
No, down on your left.
This one.
Left down. There.
Do you miss designing with the digitals?
Yes, I like that.
You miss it?
Yeah. I miss crafting in general.
When's
I even miss lace projects. I wanted to do a lace project, imagine.
how long has it been since you've actually crafted at all?
Oh, I crafted something this year, but I haven't done anything, a big project or something. I have done envelopes and tags and
Nothing major. Not a full
no,
project.
a journal, no. A full project, no.
All right.
It's not only the physical strength that you need, it's the mental and the,
The emotional.
psychology to be in the
Yeah,
right place.
the emotional.
Yeah, I was, the past few years was hard.
I
Let's say
imagine
just that. It was extremely hard with my mother.
her health was deteriorating. So I imagine that was hard.
Yeah, yeah, and it was bad. You couldn't find, logic. She was doing stuff that
Wasn't right?
I couldn't deal.
Mm.
and it was getting worse and worse. She had
Mm-hmm.
dementia, and she wasn't really bad for somebody that didn't know her,
Mm-hmm.
but for me that was living with her, it was extremely difficult. And she wasn't, a cooperative person, so it was, you know, okay, do that. No, 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 I won't. Come wash yourself. No, 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 no.
She was being
And
stubborn at times, and that comes with the territory of dementia when you're dealing with
yeah, but
dementia
she
people.
was, she was making my life a living hell. So
And typically here, when they have dementia, they normally put them like in, um, like a facility because it's very hard to take care of them.
no, no, I
They
couldn't do that.
yeah.
First of
Well,
all,
no.
we couldn't afford it. But second, I couldn't do that. I couldn't take her from her place.
Yeah. No, but that's what they do here most of the time because they're
Yeah.
very hard. It's very hard
Yeah,
to take
but
care of.
he wasn't so deep in the dimension. For example, if a delivery guy was coming to deliver the groceries, he
Mm-hmm.
was chatting with them and hello, how are you? Do you need any help? So to a stranger, her behavior was oh, a sweet old lady. But
No.
living in a house with her, sharing the same house with a depressed person with dementia that doesn't cooperate. It's not cooperative, and she's gaining some bad habits like not washing and getting dirty everything, and you know it was it was many things. And the only action that I could do, but I never did it because I thought it would be too cruel for her, was to go to the court and get her custody so she
Mm.
won't have the right to get to any decisions. But I didn't want to do that. So, and
Well,
when he got sick and had the surgery, the things become worse because her dementia got extremely bad, and she was aggressive and violent.
I've seen that. I've seen that when I was working at
Yes, she
assisted
was
living. They
extremely violent. He was biting and slapping, and you can imagine. And on top of that, even though before the surgery he was walking, after the surgery from the shock and the fear, I guess, he stopped walking. So I had to carry her, and oh my gosh,
hard for you.
it was, it wasn't,
Wasn't easy.
not at all.
And sorry says it will come back to you, Aristi. My grandmother was like that before she passed away. She was a stubborn lady. And Sherry says, yes, it will, Aristi. I feel for you. We had that with my grandma. It's definitely hard mentally.
It is mentally. It's hard, but also hard on your body because they that body becomes dead weight. So dead weight typically weighs more than body weight. Um, so if they weigh, say for instance, if they weigh 100 pounds regularly, when they go through that dementia, their body becomes dead weight, and that's now like 200 pounds.
Yes, it's not actually that weight because when she went to the coma, I was
Mm-hmm.
shocked. After she went to the coma, I was shocked when I tried to change her, down.
Mm-hmm.
And he was so light, and I was shocked. Oh my gosh, he is so light because she was thin. She was short and she was thin. When he wasn't in the coma and he has consciousness, she was afraid, so she was tightening her body. So
Oh,
that's when he became 10 times her weight. Once
oh,
once he pulled my spine because I had to change her when he was, resting in bed. So I had to change her diapers.
mm-hmm.
So I was turning her from one side, then turning her from the other. When I was turning her from my side of the bed, because the bed is touching the wall, so she was feeling safe when she was facing the wall. But when she was facing me, she was afraid that she will fall. So she was, grabbing everything and was pulling my waist.
How old was
It
your mom
was
when she passed away, Aristi?
78.
Oh, she was still fairly young.
Yeah, she wasn't that. Her mother was way older when she passed away. She was 10 years older.
She was
It
88.
was it was health issues. It was the vessels, the damage on the vessels that caused the bleeding in the brain.
You think it was anything that was medically done wrong, or no?
Not exactly. Well, she had thrombosis,
Oh,
massive thrombosis on her legs. So we were giving her twice a day some injections, and those injections thinner the blood and broke the vessel. It was
mm.
the result of the injections that caused the bleeding in the brain.
My grandmother had a thrombosis. I was little, and she was a smoker.
Yes,
Um, and so she was told she almost didn't survive it. So she was told that if she didn't, I had to be. My mom and dad had not gotten divorced yet, and I remember, um, as a heavy smoker she came home and she had to stop smoking, so she started carrying candy in her pockets, because she could no longer smoke anymore, or they said she would have died. And she lived a long time after that. I mean, she died when she was like 89 years old, and I was 30, maybe 35 when she finally died. And she lived a long time, but she had to make some serious changes in her life, because she would drink and she smoked, and but she smoked a lot.
imagine that after my mom, after her surgery for a few days, he was, the side effects of the anesthesia caused her to have like a serious dementia. After she started, having some consciousness and communicating, the first thing she asked the doctor was, "Doc, can I please have a cigarette?"
Oh, she was a smoker too.
Yeah. The funny
Oh,
thing is that she was wearing an oxygen mask. So the doctor he told her, "Yeah, go ahead and blow us all in the air."
I can definitely see why he was probably shocked. Like, what are you talking about, woman? Um, you just had a
Surgery.
surgery. Like,
Yeah,
we're gonna.
but when you're wearing the oxygen, if you will light a lighter, you will blow up.
Stamp for that.
Oh, Carla needs to go to the post office. So
Is
hold on.
it ready?
Let me. It should be ready. Hold on a second. Hold on a second,
Let me
guys.
just call her.
Okay. My mom was just 67. Your mom was young too. Mentally, physically, and emotionally, it wears you out. Absolutely. Yes, it will, Brucey. I feel for you. We had that with my grandma. I already read that. Her body was relaxed while in coma. Yeah, her
Yeah.
body becomes very, very stiff. All right, I'm going to sew this one later on because I want to put some stitches, but it'll probably go there.
The funny thing is that I have lived exactly the same thing and worse with her mother.
Oh,
Uh,
you took care of your grandmother too?
yeah, we took care of her. It was my mother, me, and lady, a nurse that we had back then.
Mm-hmm.
But I was giving her bath. And we had extremely torture from her because he had severe dementia, and it was 3 a.m. when he was screaming, "Help, neighbors, help! They're killing me! I'm hungry." It was like that. He was in, way worse situation, and it lasted long. She lasted a very long time. It was for years.
Your grandmother?
Her mother, my
Oh,
mother's mom,
oh.
yeah, and she was. I have a friend that her grandmother had dementia, but she was adorable. He thought that the doll that he was holding was her child, and he was taking care of it and feeding it and cuddling and changing and all that stuff. She was sweet because her character before dementia was also sweet. But no, with my mom and her mother, it was
Yeah, I see that.
aggressive.
What's that?
She emailed you the labels
She already. I gave her the label. She has another
for
one.
Cameron, for a card.
Oh, she sold another one. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second.
It can wait for this. Just do this. Don't worry
Sorry
about
that I can
No, you're fine.
talk to you because I can see the chat, ladies. So because I'm on the phone, so I have to keep the Google browser open.
I'm going to finish up here so I can assist him with, we just kind of tidied up, put some cards in here, and that was about it. I'm not going to do too much.
You're already 2.5 hours live.
Yeah. I'm going to get off so I can assist, and I'm going to go see baby Emma as well, and help Carla over there. But we got a couple pages. I'll do the rest, and then I'll just do a flip through of how I finish out this whole album.
Whose name is Emma?
Emma is my granddaughter.
No, I mean, he took it from whom?
I don't know. Carla just decided she wanted something that sounded pretty in Spanish, but also sounded pretty in English. And she just picked Emma. And then so she's named after. She's got Emma, and she has Emma's dad has an uncle who passed away, and so she took on his name. She has his name, but she also has my name. So she's got 3 names.
Wow.
Yeah. So the uncle's name was Tracy. So she's got Tracy in her name and May. Tracy May. Gotta start cooking dinner here. Ooh, what are you cooking? Dementia is horrible. I worked for a assistant living place, and I had a hard time ever going in, and whenever they told me someone had, expired, we call it expire when they die. I had a hard time accepting that. I could not accept that. So I had a hard time with that. I couldn't keep doing that. It was hard on me. I would take it personal. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get off of here. Arisi, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you can join us more often.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.
If it's possible. And we want to see you come back and craft. We do.
I want to do that too.
Well,
We will get there slowly. We will get there.
Well, let us know if there's anything we can do to help you. I know we're going to try to do something to help you out a little bit. And Gregorio, Gregory, hello. Thank you for joining. All right, guys, I'm going to call this over. Don't forget, we're going over to Joe's at 2 Eastern, 1 Central, 12 Mountain, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you're up, Aversi, you want to go over to have at it, we'll see you there. See you all there. I won't stay too long, maybe an hour and a half at the most, because I have a prior engagement that we had already booked. So we're going to go take the baby to a museum here. So I know she's not going to know what's going on, but, getting them early exposure to things like that is really good for their developmental stages. So that's what we're doing today. Bye.
Nice seeing you all. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up.